Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another SWGOH video. Now before I get into it, I want to first give a shout out to my latest Patreon, Bastion Creed. Thank you so much to you and all my other Patreons for all the support. It's much appreciated. Now we got a new galactic challenge upon us now. It's Friday, so this time we're taking to the planet of Hoth again, where we face a squad of Empire troops, so it's Imperial troopers this time, and you get some nice bonuses for rebels. Now there's also a bug here in this event for some reason, which I'll get into later, but for now let's just get into event and do a quick overview here of the modifiers and abilities. So let's go over to tier 7, of course, which we will attempt to complete. So the global modifier for Hoth, as you know, we've come to expect, is the Frigid Expanse, where your units will get, every time they take a turn, they'll get a stack of frostbite debuff, and once they reach 10 stacks of debuffs, then they'll just be defeated. Now to counterattack, we get a thermoregulate ability, which allows you to remove 2 stacks of frostbite from the target ally, and this is where the bug comes in. For some reason this time the thermoregulate ability does not work, so when you tap it, what happens is you can't target anybody and it doesn't remove any stacks from anybody, so you just waste a turn. So I don't know, depending on your team, this might cause you troubles or not. For me personally, this event was quite easy and straightforward, so I didn't really need to make use of thermoregulate ability. But just in case you know, you do need to use it, be aware that it's bugged, that it does not work. I only had a look on the forums and people already reported the bug to CG, so hopefully they will patch it quickly. And you know, for those that are affected, that they would need it, that they can use it and complete this galactic challenge without issues. Now obviously we know the rebels, the modifier they get is very good. They get you know, every time the critical hit, they get a chance to attack again, so sometimes they were taking like 3, 4, 5, even 6 times in a row, so it's a brilliant modifier here for rebels. And for enemy, now we know obviously what the Empire already does as well. You know, we just recently had an Empire as well. So what it does is that basically where they will get a summoned extra trooper, a snow trooper operative, and then as long as the leader is alive, all the Imperial troopers will get revived when they're defeated. And finally, whenever the leader uses a special ability on their side, all the allies will get called to assist. So again, the Empire, they have a brilliant modifier as well. So the team here that we are facing, as mentioned, we are Imperial troopers this time and Piet lead. And the feats that we need to complete, obviously need to complete the battle with a full team of rebel units, win after taking 8 turns in a row. Now this one took me a little bit time to figure out exactly what this means, but what it means is that your team combined needs to take 8 turns in a row without enemy taking a turn in between. So obviously you need some sort of team that has some turn meter train going, that you can keep taking turns over and over again before the enemy does. And finally you need to complete the battle with 3 light side droids. Now I'll be running 2 battles here, 2 teams. So the first one, the rebel team, will complete the top 2 feats, and then I'll be using Rey Jedi training here to complete the other 2 feats. Because you know, Rey has this whole turn meter train going, so once we get going, we'll be taking lots of turns, gaining turn meter, removing their turn meter, and this will allow us to have multiple turns without them taking a turn in between. And finally, as we know, Rey herself, she's the queen of droids, so we'll use Rey with 3 light side droids there to complete this feat as well. So anyway, with this kind of out of the way, the modifiers, the feats and everything, let me just show you the team that I used here. So you know, just your standard CLS team. Obviously depends what rebels you have. Maybe Cara Dune is a great character here because she has some anti-empire synergy there. But you know, I'm just taking in the standard Luke team because I would imagine whoever is building rebels, the Luke Skywalker rebel team is probably what most of us have. Now mine are all relict, except Chupio there. So my Luke here is at relic 3 and his speed is at 294. And then Chewbacca is at relic 6, speed at 249. But again, speed for these guys don't matter so much because you know, Luke's leadership will be getting so much bonus turn meter anyway. So this is my 3PO here. And then Han here, relic free, just having modded for some damage, a little bit of speed. And then finally here we get Gear 11, 6-star, 3PO and Chewie, and that's his mods right there. So this is my team. Possibly this could be done with Gear 12 as well, I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below if anybody has got Gear 12 characters, if this was enough to complete Tier 7 or not, but with these relic characters this shouldn't be too much of an issue here. Obviously what you want to go first after Piet, because as long as the leader is alive you won't be able to take anybody else out, and to be honest Piet is the biggest troublemaker anyway, so might as well go after him first. There we go, and I'll just call assist here on Han. There we go, maybe get a stun. So as you can see these guys are quite tanky, get some blind on the field, see if we can get some stuns here, good. Pushback turn meter on Stark. Let's see if we can get buff immunity on Stormtrooper so he doesn't taunt. No buff immunity. But we can get confused on him, which is buff immunity anyway. So we go. Throw down on AoE here. So as you can see a modifier working here, getting multiple attacks here. So let me just demonstrate the bug here. So we got thermoregulate ability, and it should remove 2 stacks from target ally. So when you click it, normally you would be able to target who you want to remove stacks from, but in this case when you click it, boom, nothing happens. You're not able to target anybody, and everybody still have the same amount of frostbite. So it's definitely bugged ability this time for some bizarre reason. Well, there you go, it's over. So it's very easy, straightforward here with Rebels. Right, so for the other feats now, so the one that allows you to get 8 turns in a row quite easily, as well as complete with 3 light side droids, is this team here with Rey Jedi Training Lead. Obviously with Rey you get lots of exposes and lots of then that fuels your turn meter, and then you're removing their turn meter, so it's pretty straightforward. And then with BB-8 there, 3 droids, they'll be getting lots of bonus turn meter due to BB-8's unique. And then every time they gain secret intel in beginning, especially this will give bonus turn meter to Rey, so she'll be able to go quickly and get the turn meter train going. Anyway, let me show you my Rey here. So she's at 264 speed. Then I've got BB-8 here. So his speed is at 301. And a relic free on 3PO at 257 speed. And now here I took Hero Finn. He's good because, you know, he can swap turn meter. And then as well he has AoE that can apply again multiple exposes, more turn meter and things like that. So Finn is a good choice here as the non-droid character, so I have him at 312 speed. And then finally got a relic one here on R2, and his speed is at 289. Right, so this is the team here that I use for these other 2 feats, so I'll just go in now. Alright, so BB-8, because he's unique due to all the droids here, you know, if you have him modded for a roughly similar speed as me, should not be a problem. So let's just start wiggling, and this now fuel, they both gain secret intel, and then these boost now turn meter to Rey, so we can go ahead and push back turn meter on Piet. And then here I can just do burning. We'll get some counterattacks, but that's okay. The important thing here is that we get some exposes on the board, so we'll be able to remove turn meter. And because oh, no counterattacks, excellent. And because R2 is a rebel, he did get multiple attacks there. But same as before, have to go after Piet first now. Alright, so there we go, there goes the counterattacks. Keep going after Piet, who doesn't have yet translation. Okay, let's put it now on Finn here. There we go, come on, 1 hit. Not quite enough. Okay, cool, so let's just throw up an AoE here. Now Stormtrooper, his operative is close to taking a turn, so let's see if we can take him out before he gets a turn. It wasn't enough to take out Piet. Okay, let's finish off Piet. Come on. Oh, that's a tanky man. Alright, so we got Piet out of the way. Alright, see if we can push back turn meter there. We need to make sure we take enough turns here that it was 8. I'm thinking it was 8 by now, so we don't need to worry about their snowtrooper operative to take a turn, and he did there. That's okay. Let's do a smoke screen here. There we go. Come on. There we go. So So it's a pretty straightforward thing. If you do have rebels and Ray Jedi training and droids built up, getting these feats done should not be a problem. There we go. Go after Snowtrooper now. Okay. Yeah. Drop another here. AoE. Assist. Illuminated Destiny. Obviously, the only thing is with these, because the thermoregulability is bugged, you need to make sure that you do finish off before your guys get defeated, because you can see my Ray there, she had 8 stacks already. And there you go, that's how I completed all these 4 feats here without any hiccups. So unlike, the Monday's Galactic challenges now that will always require Mandalorian factions, this one was much easier for me to complete this one. So hopefully you find this video useful. Let me know in the comments below or on my Discord server. But until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.